Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm a Scrum Master and Agile Coach. Today I'll talk about one of my favorite articles. It might be a bit old, but it's about context adaptive agility written by Todd Little. And what is super nice here is that it gives us a framework for talking about project and complexity. In this article, there is this Houston matrix that they have compiled, where we have different types of projects. All the projects are scored on uncertainty and complexity. This model gives us some tools for where we can begin to argue what is a good approach for this project, recognizing that there is no single approach to a project that will be the perfect fit for everything. It's important to remember that this is not an exact science. So use it as a discussion starter and a discussion tool, nothing more than that. The idea is, given some attributes you can find in the original paper, we can score our project. And then, for instance, if we have a low complexity and a high uncertainty for our project, we have a cult. So that is a not that complex, but really uncertain project. Here, agility really can benefit us a lot. We need something where we can move fast and change direction whenever we need it. We don't need big processes because the complexity is low. Same with if we are here, right, we have low complexity and low uncertainty. They call it skunks. It's not that attractive projects. It's just something that we need to get done and be over with. We also have these dogs, not much uncertainty, but somewhat complexity. And these are the loyal projects, so to say. We are in a good rhythm, we deliver constantly, and we know what we need to do, and we have complexity under control. If we move up here, we have bulls. That is our very uncertain projects with very high complexity. And the interesting here is that, from my point of view, these are the exciting projects, right? This is where we know that there is a lot of balls we need to keep in air, and there is a lot of things we need to take care of. Hence, we can't just take an off-the-shelf methodology and hope that will bring us the value and the gains we want. Cash cows, or just cows, are this quadrant over here where we have complexity is high, uncertainty is low. The reason for this cash cow is that it's not likely that a competitor will jump in tomorrow with a groundbreaking solution because of this complexity. Hence, these are the often rather rewarding projects. But from agile sense of view, right, here we need, with the high uncertainty, we need agile to cope with this uncertainty. We need these mechanisms for actually showing how can we change direction fast. At the same time, also how can we manage complexity. The same with these skunks and dogs, right? We need agile to take care of the complexity and the uncertainty. Of course, if we are in this quadrant, it doesn't really matter what we do. We know what we need to do, and it's actually just doing it. Whereas these cash cows, due to the high complexity, I would still propose to use an agile approach, because we have this complexity and things are probably going to change. What is nice also is, and that is where this model is really nice, things will change. It might start out as a cult. Then as we uncover stuff during our project, it might go over and then become a bull, until we actually manage some of this uncertainty. Then it might become a cow. And then when we have managed this uncertainty and we begin to understand the complexity, it might move to a dog. This is also to show why can't we just start out with the process and then use it along all the way. The project evolves, and so need our process to do. Our process needs to evolve as well, and that is super important to remember. And that is why we need retrospectives and other things like that to make sure that we at all time have a fitting process for our project. I can really recommend you to read this article. It's really, really good. And I hope that you have some comments and feedback on this. I'll post a link to the original article as well. And then comments, feedback, please share it and subscribe. That would be awesome. Have a nice day.